Hiya everyone, it's Ali Moon again. I thought I'd come on today to show you a, not a review, just a sort of a little look through of a tarot deck and an oracle deck. First of all was the oracle deck is what I want to show you, because oh my gosh, it's so cool. You may have seen it before. I think other people have done look throughs of it. The box is amazing on its own. There you go. And the cards are, oh, they're so beautiful, and they're gentle and they're nice, and they come with in the elements, you know, your earth, fire, water, spirit, air. And this is one of them, and that's an earth one. Here you go. And they're all, you can tell the difference in the suits, because they've got the mandala, and they're also, the number of the card is still there so that you can look it up in the guidebook. And they are just beautiful. So you've got earth, water, and you can tell the different ones, like I say, by the different patterns in the mandalas. And you've got fire. He's cool. It's beautiful, isn't it? And then you've got air. And spirit. And I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I'll just give you a quick look through. It's quite cool because all the cards are numbered for you to look up, like I said in your guidebook. I love that one. They're so pretty, and every borders are different. They're one of my favourites, the manta rays. Such gentle animals. They're gorgeous. Isn't that cute? Love seahorses, that is so sweet. The old turtle. I love that. That is so cool. I love bees. You get all the beautiful celebratory things. A lot of people have said, or I've seen, a lot of people associate the cardinal with the return of a past one. So as like a spirit come, you know, to visit them, to check they're okay and things like that. Mine is a robin. It's when my mum died and we had the funeral. There is a robin, and it kept jumping around in the flowers. And now sort of every time I make a decision or there's something bothering me or something, this robin appears. So I truly believe that, you know, in your spirit animals and insects and things. Aren't they beautiful? That always reminds me of Smokey and the Bandit when I see an orangutan. We had one at our local zoo, and oh, he was absolutely gorgeous. He'd come up to see you and everything else. was just such a character. He's just amazing, like a little old man. But he's beautiful. I love it. I wanted a little pig, but we got a French bulldog instead. She's kind of like a little pig. Her name's Betsy, and she's really bad, really naughty. They are one of my favourite animals in the world, the sloth. They go about their business. They take their time. They see everything. They live in the moment, don't they? They're not rushing around, and they even eat slowly. They taste their food. They remind me of animal mindfulness, the sloth. Right, so that's some of those. And in the book, that's your baby book that you get. It's not so, it's not small. It's, where is it? 171 pages, so that's really cool. And here I've marked them out so that, we can see them a bit easier if we need to get to them. But here, I just wanted to sort of tell you one thing about the buffalo. It says gratitude, and it's an earth card. And it says the King Essence, deep acknowledgement for what you have enables you to thrive. When we are herding animals like the buffalo, we can appreciate just how much selflessness plays in the ultimate harmonious vibrations they rely on for survival, moving together as a group with their own individual stances, gently and continually grazing over their landscape, surviving as a unit and thriving as a herd. These beautiful gentle giants really seem to carry an air of gratitude with them. They have an understanding that, although they may have their differences and life challenges, ultimately, to protect their species, they must tread lightly and stay together. And it says, as herbivores, these creatures rely heavily on Mother Nature to sustain them, and in turn, Mother Earth relies on those who help her continually renew and adapt. This is something that humans can really draw parallels to in terms of how best to treat the gifts we are given, particularly with each other. When we see that such large, strong and powerful beings can survive on elements so readily available and renewable here on Earth, sunshine, rain, soil and plants, we can see that when respect is given to such important and sacred offerings, our gratitude is in turn rewarded back through Mother Earth's true nature, to nurture that which dwells upon her. And I think that is just beautiful. And it says, basically, see what you got. Be grateful for what we have got, because it's a hell of a lot when we think about it. That's just, it's unbelievable really how we don't sort of appreciate the things that we have got, friends and things. So it does tell you a bit about every one of the animals or birds, creatures in here. I mean, the cardinal passion, what I was saying to you about, I believe, or a lot of people believe that it's a visitor from the spirit realm. And the King Essence is, tell your story with pride to attract your tribe. That's just crazy. But they're beautiful. It's not in colour. It's but that I don't think that detracts from it at all, because you've got so much colour in your actual cards. That's just so wonderful. And in the beginning of the book, it tells you about the elements, and you can see which of the mandalas are there. But also in that, it says, just for instance, it's conscious living, a higher level of consciousness. So it says, what can we do to harness the potential of the earth element? Here are just a few easy everyday tips to get you connected. Go for a walk in nature. Get back to basics. Feel the ground under your feet. Touch the leaves and the plants. Look at nature and be thankful for the abundance it brings to your life. Just being at one with the land can be the best way to lead an abundant life. And then it says, focus on your environment. What do you surround yourself with? What people do you have in your life? How do you spend your days? Where do you choose to live, work, and play? If you feel that physical things are negatively impacting your potential and life experience, then stop. Get to the root cause of the issue, face it head on, make those changes, and watch your environment support you. So it's got all different little things in the front as well. I just think it's absolutely amazing. It wasn't that expensive. I got it from Amazon, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I would say, you know, it's worth every penny. It's a fantastic deck. Now, on to the next one. This is tarot. You may have all seen it. Well, you should have done. It's been out a while now. Again, it's beautiful, sturdy box. Really cool. This to me was some of the cards were like a smack in the face. It's like, whoa, you know, when I first went, but now it's come to be one of the decks that I use a lot. 115 pages in the little book. I will show you some of the pictures. I won't show you some of the ones what sort of hit me when I first saw them. I was like, oh. So I won't show them just in case, you know, we don't like them. There we go. Reflection. I've got reflection on this card. Now to me, what this means to me is, you know, can you look at yourself in the mirror? If you can look at yourself in the mirror and know that everything you've done that day is true to yourself, to what you believe, and hasn't unnecessarily hurt anybody, then it's like, you know, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. There's some things, you know, there's things in the past that we all shy from. We all, you know, ooh, you know, did I do that? Have I done that? But it is what it is. You know, you've done the best that you could with what you had at the time. So, you know, I love this. This is so cool. How beautiful is he? How gorgeous, how thoughtful. You can see him thinking, can't you? You know, he's addressing every situation. Deep in thought. Here you've got again we've got the elements. You see down there, you've got your water element, triangle. It's also got astrological associations. See all the numbers in there. That's gorgeous. And you see dolphins, you know. They're with each other, they're happy, they're playing, they're celebrating. You know, they're seeing it for what it is. Adjustment. That is gorgeous. She's got everything in balance. You know, she's adjusting herself so she don't fall. So that she can keep everything where it's meant to be. Love this one. Work. Teamwork. No, it takes so much longer to do that if there's only one bee. You know, do it all together. I think that's fantastic. Defeat. Poor little thing. But it's life circle, isn't it? You know. That's the Fool card. At first I thought, I don't know, you know, how's that relevant to the Fool? But it is, you know, the baby's born is, what was it, in the womb, you know, about to begin its journey. It doesn't know, so it's got no fear, no judgments, no ideas, no anything. It's just going to start its journey new. Taking in everything, enjoying everything and seeing, learning how to walk, learning how to talk, learning how to eat, and learning how to laugh. There's one more I want to show you, if I can find it, which I'm like, can't. I should have got it ready to start with, shouldn't I? Bloody reflection in my glasses is doing my head in. Never mind. That one's caused quite a bit of chatting, you know, the Hierophant. But I think that's quite cool, because you've got all the different symbols down the sides, the yin and the yang and the everything. You know, it's about a mentor, a teacher. If we open our mind, you know, our teachers come in all different shapes, sizes, religions, colours. So I like that. I think it's pretty cool. Got one more I really, really want to show you because that's important to me. I looked at it and that made me catch my breath, because the simple reason that one. When I look at that, it reminds me of my dad. My dad was Polish. And he was such a loyal, you know, responsible. He'd give you a whooping if you needed one, but only once did I get one, because he didn't, you know, he didn't really believe in that sort of thing. But his voice was enough to make you behave. But he always had that twinkle in his eye and that look on his face. So to me, this card is my pops, you know. But this has had such an impact on me, this deck. And the more I've looked at it, the more I've sort of, you know, more I've worked with it, the more it's come where the shocking element when you first see some of the pictures, not many of them, I mean, they're beautiful. You know, a lot of them are really cool. Swiftness, I mean, what? Hell. Victory. And again, we've got the seahorses for love, like we just had in the Animal King. Beautiful, the love, it's so cool. They're loving each other. Yeah, we've got the Magician. That's a lot of the magic we have now, isn't it? A lot of way we're learning. You know, learning is magic itself. We've got the TV, the YouTube, Facebook, so we can connect. You know, that's the magic of that. We're not on our own anymore. We can connect to other people. I won't call Botox magic, but there you go. Each to their own. Yeah, the graphs, the symbols, everything. It's, you know, it's a modern day magician. Fantastic. And this is just adorable, isn't it? Love it. Okay guys, well that's it for me today. Have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourself and each other. Catch you soon. Bye.